So setup wise is better. We're getting in a much more kind of tilted position, as we said, but I think grip pressure gets quite tight. You get gripping that club quite tight, and the distance from the ball sometimes gets a bit too far, which again will increase that stretch, which increases tension. So if you're gripping the club tight anyway and you're reaching for the golf ball, it's a sort of double-ended sword, okay? So in terms of the movement now, you watch this club as it goes back, your left knee from here, okay, moves very quickly, very early, okay? So if we put a little spot on there now, that club's barely gone above your hips when it goes back, and that left knee, even there, has gone moved in a lot. So a lot of movement keeps going. So you see your left hip now is moving a lot. Knees have come together. And now from this point, the chance of you getting that golf club back to the ball square with this left hip getting around the corner there is nigh on impossible. So what you end up doing now is this line that we talked about there, where you've got to move towards and then move around. You basically slide in towards it, go through that line, and this is before impact, okay? Your hands are on that line, your hips are going to the line, and the ball's not been touched yet. So everything has won the race back to the golf ball apart from the club head. So the club head now is kind of back here pointing in this direction off to the right, hence the reason why it then goes right, okay? What you've got to practice in terms of the movement, okay? So less leg movement on the way back, and then almost feel like you're kind of jumping away as you go through. So as you get to here, your left hip's not going to get beyond that line there. So as you start coming through here now, there would be impact. You see the hands now, roughly the club would be about here at this point now. And then we're twisting through into tight. So almost like your left foot is jumping out the way, doing that movement there. So the club's got a chance to catch. So this movement here now looks very, very good, yeah? Again, you can do it at this speed. But this instinctive reaction for you to hit the ball harder is to swing this faster in that direction, which then leaves the club head left behind. The ball then goes off to the right there, okay? So do some of these practice swings here now, okay? So again, looser. That there's, in terms of backswing length, very good. If we compare that to that, I mean, that to me just looks as though you've got a chance. Just look where the kind of little V there on your t-shirt is, okay? The knees are almost together on that. At least this one, you've got a chance as you come back to the golf ball. Now you can get your left hip out of the way, as we can see. There's impact. That's perfect. So you can physically do it, but this is obviously taken over to try and hit it hard, and you want to whack it. Hands get in front, the ball then goes off to the right. So great swing there and there. Then we step to this golf ball, okay? How much leg movement do you make? That actually wasn't too bad. You stopped yourself there. It wasn't too bad, I would say. Then you do it again. Let's have a look how much the leg movement we have on this one here now. So does the knee move early? And you're going back. Not so bad. Top of the backswing. Yeah, there's a bit less collapse there, should we say, with that left hip. Can we now get through the golf ball now? We come back to golf ball. There's just before impact. That's the ball's going there, you can see. And your hands are there. Compared to this one where your hands are in that same position. Yeah. The ball hasn't been touched, yeah. So at least this one, the club had a chance of squaring up, and then through to the follow through. Good balance finish. Some of the top shots you get, you're stretching for the ball, yeah. And obviously when you've been sliding to the golf ball, you're able to stand a bit too far from the ball because you slid towards it. We don't want to be sliding towards the ball. We want to get more rotation with that hip, okay? So I practice again, which had that, get that lacky thing around your knee there and supporting it against the knee, against the door frame somewhere, so you can't actually move too much. Keep that lower half quiet. Turn the top half, but still swinging around. Don't be sort of, I'll say lazy, but don't sort of just go and lift the arms up. We're still going to turn the body. Still turning this. We're just keeping them a little bit quieter so we can get the ball or the club back to the ball square. Okay?
Yeah, so maybe just...
Bit of practice. You can do it, I'm sure, though. I know you can. All right?